What if I told you that thousands of seniors and veterans across the country are waking up this week to a direct deposit they didn't see coming, $2,400 landing straight into their bank accounts from the Social Security Administration? Imagine checking your phone or your online banking app and seeing that number staring back at you, a payment that could cover medical bills, groceries, or even a little extra comfort for the holidays. But here's the thing, this isn't a random one-time event. There are real changes happening with SSA, SSDI, and VIA programs right now that are quietly shifting how and when payments are being processed. Some of these updates mean more money in your pocket than you might expect, and others require seniors and veterans to act fast to make sure they don't miss out. Whether it's understanding eligibility tweaks, navigating automatic cost of living adjustments, or simply knowing the right steps to secure your benefits without delay, the information you need is urgent, practical, and very much real. This isn't hype or speculation. These are the exact updates affecting payments today. And if you're not aware, you could be leaving hundreds, even thousands of dollars on the table. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to break down exactly who qualifies, what's changing, and how you can make sure that surprise deposit hits your account without a hitch. Seniors and veterans, this is money that's rightfully yours, and knowing what to do now could make all the difference. Now, let's take a moment to really understand what's happening with these SSA, SSDI, and VIA payments, because it's not just about numbers appearing in your bank account. It's about real people and real lives being affected. For years, many seniors and veterans have relied on these payments to keep their households afloat. A sudden increase, or even the chance of a surprise deposit like the $2,400 we just mentioned, can feel like a lifeline when unexpected expenses pop up. Medical bills, prescription costs, utility payments, groceries, transportation, it all adds up faster than most people realize. And while it might feel like these payments are just routine, the truth is, there's a lot going on behind the scenes at the SSA and VIA that changes how money reaches you, how much you get, and sometimes even how long it takes to land in your account. Understanding this isn't just smart, it's empowering. It's the difference between leaving money unclaimed and getting exactly what you're entitled to without hassle. Let's start with the Social Security Administration itself. SSA manages several programs, each with its own rules and schedules. You have your standard Social Security retirement benefits, then SSDI for those who are disabled, and SSI, which provides a safety net for people with limited income. Over the past few years, there have been adjustments in how these programs calculate payments, how cost of living increases are applied, and even how automatic deposits are timed. For seniors who have been on a fixed income for years, even a small adjustment can make a noticeable difference, but the recent updates have created situations where a few $1,000s could suddenly appear. That's why some seniors are seeing a direct deposit that seems larger than usual. It's the combination of cost of living adjustments, back payments, and sometimes VIA-related credits for those who qualify. For veterans, this situation is just as important, if not more so. VIA benefits are designed to provide a measure of stability, but the process can be confusing, especially with overlapping benefits. Many veterans qualify for both VIA disability payments and Social Security or SSI benefits, and if you're one of them, the way these payments interact can be complicated. It's easy to assume that the monthly deposit is fixed and predictable, but the truth is that adjustments can happen based on cost of living changes, retroactive payments, or even corrections from previous months where underpayments were made. Veterans who are eligible for multiple programs may sometimes see a larger deposit because the system is catching up on what was owed to them months ago, or even years in some cases. It's not a random gift. It's a legal, structured adjustment designed to ensure people receive what they rightfully earned. Now, one question many people have is, why now? Why am I seeing this payment suddenly? And that's a great question because timing is everything. The SSA and VIA process millions of payments every month, and there are natural fluctuations based on when applications were processed, when cost of living adjustments were applied, and even when the federal government issues additional authorizations for retroactive payments. This means that the surprise deposits you're seeing are often the result of a combination of administrative timing and policy changes. It's also why some people see nothing at first and then suddenly notice a larger deposit a few weeks later. It can feel random, but it's actually very calculated behind the scenes. It's also important to mention the role of cost of living adjustments, or COLAs. Every year, Social Security benefits are recalculated to keep pace with inflation. While the increases might seem modest, they are calculated very carefully to reflect real-world changes in the cost of living. This year, those adjustments have been applied in a way that some seniors and veterans are seeing more than just a modest bump. They're seeing payments that, when combined with retroactive adjustments or previous underpayments, can total a couple $1,000s. For someone living on a fixed income, this can be a major relief. It's money that can cover months of grocery bills, prescription costs, or even small home repairs that have been postponed for years. And because the SSA and VIA have been streamlining their payment systems recently, these adjustments are arriving faster and more reliably than in past years. But understanding the why is only part of the picture. The how is just as crucial, because navigating these benefits correctly ensures you don't miss out on money that's already yours. For example, many seniors don't realize that if they recently changed their bank account or routing number, or if they've moved and didn't update their address, their payments could be delayed. This is why checking your SSA and VIA accounts online or calling to confirm is so important. Even a small error can push a payment by weeks, and with the cost of living continuing to rise, every day counts. And yes, while many people rely on paper checks, direct deposit is faster, safer, and ensures you get your money exactly when it's due. In the case of that $2,400 deposit, it's likely many recipients received it via direct deposit precisely because the SSA and VA have been prioritizing electronic payments to avoid delays. Another factor seniors and veterans should be aware of is eligibility verification. For SSI and SSDI recipients, benefits can fluctuate based on income and living arrangements. Even small changes like taking on a part-time job, selling an asset, or living with a family member can affect the amount you receive. The SSA reviews these factors periodically, and any necessary adjustments can trigger unexpected increases or decreases in payments. Veterans, meanwhile, must ensure their VIA disability ratings are current because updates can also influence the overall payment amount. In both cases, staying on top of paperwork and deadlines is crucial. Missed forms or unreported changes can mean delayed payments, which is exactly the situation that the recent surprise deposits are helping to prevent. Of course, there's also the emotional side of receiving a surprise payment. For many seniors and veterans, seeing $2,400 deposited unexpectedly can bring relief, excitement, and even a bit of skepticism. Is this real? People often ask, did I do something wrong? The answer is no, you haven't done anything wrong. These deposits are part of a structured, legal, and ongoing process to ensure that benefits are correct and up to date. It's the government's way of catching up on what's owed. And for those who've been patiently waiting for these adjustments, it's a well-deserved moment of financial freedom, even if temporary. That extra money can mean the difference between skipping a bill or paying it on time, between worrying about the next grocery trip or enjoying a small treat, or even between maintaining independence at home versus needing outside help. It's also worth noting that this isn't a one-time phenomenon. As SSA and VIA systems continue to modernize, seniors and veterans are likely to see similar adjustments periodically. The goal is to make sure everyone receives exactly what they're entitled to, and that no one falls through the cracks due to administrative delays or past calculation errors. This modernization includes better online tracking, automated direct deposits, and proactive communication so recipients know exactly when and why payments arrive. For those who may not be tech-savvy, family members or trusted advisors can help ensure that accounts are updated, that deadlines are met, and that every dollar due is received without complication. Many people might also wonder how to maximize these benefits. While the SSA and VIA determine the base amounts, there are legal ways to ensure you're not leaving money on the table. For example, veterans who have dependents may qualify for additional payments, and seniors may qualify for retroactive SSI or SSDI if they meet certain criteria but haven't filed in time. Sometimes, people are eligible for back payments that can total thousands of dollars, and all it takes is understanding the rules and submitting the necessary paperwork. This is why awareness is so important, because without knowledge, you could miss opportunities that are rightfully yours. It's also crucial to stay aware of scams. Whenever surprise payments hit accounts, scammers often see an opportunity. Seniors and veterans are frequently targeted with calls, emails, or texts claiming they must verify their information or pay a processing fee to access funds. This is completely false. The SSA and VIA will never ask you to pay to receive your benefits. The moment you see unexpected deposits, the safest course is to verify through official channels SSA.gov, VA. Gov, or by calling the official offices directly. Protecting yourself ensures that the money intended for your support stays exactly where it belongs, with you. Finally, it's worth reflecting on what this all means on a personal level. For seniors and veterans, a surprise $2,400 deposit isn't just about dollars, it's about stability, dignity, and the ability to make choices that improve quality of life. It's the reassurance that, despite rising costs, there's a system in place designed to support you. It's the recognition that years of work, service, or resilience are valued and respected. And for many, it's the kind of financial breathing room that allows for peace of mind, whether that's covering a doctor's visit, repairing a home appliance, or simply enjoying a modest outing without stress. Understanding the updates to SSDI, and VIA programs and knowing how to navigate them means not just receiving your benefits, but claiming the full measure of what you deserve. In conclusion, these surprise deposits are not random. They are the product of careful calculations, updates to programs, and a commitment to ensure that seniors and veterans receive what they are owed. Staying informed, verifying eligibility, updating accounts, and taking advantage of retroactive payments are all steps that make a tangible difference. As systems continue to modernize, more seniors and veterans can expect accurate and timely payments in the future. But the key takeaway is this: knowledge is power. Being proactive, understanding the changes, and taking action ensures that you never miss a single dollar you're entitled to. That $2,400 deposit is more than just money. It's proof that staying informed pays off, and that even in complex systems, there's a way to secure the financial support you've earned.